We as wrestling fans love a good return. Nothing beats a WrestleMania pop. And with WrestleMania only a week away, what's going to give us that big pop that we as wrestling fans crave? We need it, right? Well, we got what WWE are building as the biggest WrestleMania match of all time taking place at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and I think there's the potential of The Rock returning to WWE. Rock has teased this on social media, and I can imagine Rock coming out, lifting the arm of Roman Reigns, who's just won the unification match, both championships. They embrace. But of course, The Rock is no longer the chief of the family, and the tribal chief attacks The Rock. What a better way to end WrestleMania than Roman Reigns laying out The Rock, setting up for their potential dream match. I think fans have expected this to happen at WrestleMania next year. The Rock versus Roman Reigns. It would probably be Rock's last match, and you could set it up on the grandest stage of them all. It's got potential. Much like Cody Rhodes returning to the WWE, I think most of the WrestleMania hype is on the shoulders right now of Cody Rhodes. If he doesn't return, I think it'll be a major disappointment for a lot of people. Now, we don't know how Cody Rhodes will return. It could be in his old style, the black hair, the Smoke and Mirrors theme song. It could be whatever. We think he's going to face Seth Rollins, but we don't know. Is Cody Rhodes going to show up on Raw this week or at WrestleMania? We're going to have to wait and find out. Just a few more days till we actually know for sure. But I think this is pretty much a lock at this point. I'd be very shocked if Cody Rhodes did not go to WWE. So, yeah, definitely get hype for Cody. I think it's safe to say that we can definitely start the hype train now.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important message from Firefly Funhouse News. Newsbreak.
WrestleMania weekend, Bray Wyatt is in Dallas. He is a part of WrestleCon. Is it fundamentally possible? And this is what interests me, because we know recently Bray's not been doing wrestling. He's been focusing on movies and other projects. But, with all the hype of WrestleMania, with Vince desperate to give us that big pop, could he make the phone call? It amazes me that it's been nearly a year since Bray Wyatt's been on WWE TV, and he's still mentioned, he still trends, he's still one of the most talked about stars in wrestling. Maybe Vince has seen that. If you're going to return him, where better than WrestleMania? So maybe, just maybe, Vince McMahon sees sense once. Just one more time, Vince. Give him the keys to the kingdom. Bring back Wyatt at WrestleMania. It would be immense. But don't forget, this man himself, Vince McMahon, could make an appearance at WrestleMania for sure. The rumours say that he definitely might get involved in the Austin Theory Pat McAfee match. Again, we'll find out WrestleMania Sunday, but I think that's pretty sure it's going to happen. Now, following WrestleMania, I can see stars like Bayley returning to Raw or Smackdown. Same with Asuka. I think they're pretty much locks that will come back once the WrestleMania festivities are finished. Lacey Evans, I can see returning if she's healthy and able to go. Obviously, we know she took time off to have a child, so all depends how long that recovery is. But I also think Alexa Bliss. Whatever's happened to Alexa Bliss, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think backstage there's an issue. The reason I say that is in recent weeks, she's been doing a lot of media for WWE. If you didn't like her, or you just didn't want to use her, etc., she wouldn't be on their media stuff. So could we see Twisted Bliss back again? Would it be the goddess? Would it be the playground? We'll have to wait and find out. But I'm pretty sure Alexa Bliss will probably be on Raw after WrestleMania. Just like the living legend himself, Veer Mahaan is coming to Raw April 4th. It's already confirmed. Raw after Mania is Veer Mahaan's territory. And I'd be crucified if I didn't mention this. Paul Heyman tweeted out WrestleMania spoiler with this picture of Roman stood over Brock holding up both titles, and you can see in the background Jon Moxley. Now, first and foremost, there's a watermark in the corner of the screen, and I think for that reason, it's not real. It's a fan photo. Maybe Heyman didn't notice Moxley. I don't like to burst bubbles too often, but I think with Moxley being an AEW guy, I don't think he's in WWE anytime soon. Unlike Gable Steveson, who's literally just weeks ago finished his amateur wrestling career, seemingly now fully contracted to the WWE. We know he's been training. We know he oozes charisma. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of rumours that he could face Omos if Lashley isn't cleared to go at WrestleMania, so that could be fun. But with WrestleMania only 1 week away, who are you most excited for? Who do you want to see return on the grandest stage of them all? Don't forget, on the channel already is full night 1 and 2 WrestleMania predictions. We did it Tuesday. Amazing support on that video. If you haven't checked it out yet, it is there for you to go and watch and enjoy. Thank you for that. Make sure you've hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on notifications and enjoy WrestleMania. Peace!